Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about how to make pupuru part 2. So stay tuned. If you have any question from the previous one, it's going to be answered in this video. Firstly, we're on our way to the farm. Then we got to the farm, we started harvesting. Here is when me and my siblings are harvesting with workers. Here is what I want to carry. This is January, so the land is very hard. You can see my elder sibling trying to remove the cassava by herself, and here she was praising herself and she was happy. Then work continues because we have a lot of cassava to take home because a lot of people are going back to their workplace and school. Here we are done packing and there's another group doing something else at the farm, so we have to wait for them. Here we are trying to peel the ones we can peel because our own group is done with our work, so we are trying to make our work easier when we go to home. So we started peeling and my brother started arranging into bags to put inside the truck. So here I'm just trying to show off my little cousin that look like a boy. We are already set and we're ready to go. I'm sitting on top of the truck with other things inside the truck, and all of us are sitting ready to go home. And here I'm trying to show up because this is a very risky place to sit, but we don't have any choice. So we started going. The driver stopped to get something, and here I'm showing off my other siblings because she was shy and it's been long she do this. So here's my sister, my twin, always in the video. So we just was shy going on inside the car, and then we got to another part of the community and we were late already because our motor spoiled on the road. That's another story for another day. Here we are passing through someone's town because this farm was 5 towns away from ours, so it used to take us time to get there. So the next morning, here is us trying to peel off our cassava because pupuru have to be done. The pupuru is not supposed to, we are not supposed to allow sun to touch it. We were supposed to peel it yesterday night, but because we get home by 10, we cannot peel it anymore. The one that was peeled before have to be soaked so it will not dry up. Do you understand? So this morning now we have to peel the one we want to use before the sun starts to shine. So here we are peeling and we already have somebody that is already washing it so that the thing will not stay too long. So here my brother is already washing and putting it inside the rubber to soak it, and the rest of us are peeling. You can see how it was fetching water to soak it. Then the rest of us are peeling and we are fast about it. One of the most important parts of making pupuru, because the number one rule is that only one person is allowed to wash and put it inside the rubber that you want to use and soak it, because you can see there is only one that is touching it. Because history has that, I don't know if it's true, that if 2 people soaked it, that it will not be soft at the time it's supposed to be soft. Do you guys get? It was said that it will not dissolve, it will still be hard after the 4 days. So here my brother is the only one doing it and nobody else is asked to touch it. So we continue peeling because in our house we make more pupuru than gari, so we have a lot of pupuru to peel now. So this is what we are doing and a lot have to be done, so we're trying to gist and keep up with what we're doing, and the work continues. Is that when you soak your pupuru, I noticed that in the afternoon they open it up for sun to touch it. Yes, they always open it, but when it's about to rain they cover it up, they try and cover it so rain will not touch it. And it is also advisable not to use rainwater to soak cassava. They said it will still not soak, so they normally use either tap water, stream water, or any other type of water, but they don't use rainwater, or they don't mix 2 different water together. You use one particular water for it. Most people say that their own needs to soak after 3 days, but for this particular cassava we use 4 days in soaking, and after 4 days we remove it from water. Other people take more than 4 to 5 days or 3 days, but if it is soaked you will know from the smell that is given, and if you open it you will see that the upper part is already bringing out plenty white foams, then you know that this thing is already ready for you to remove it out of water. Notice that there's some cassava that cannot be used for pupuru, like the ones that there are some cassava that have this dark color, like one line. I don't know if you guys have that in your pupuru, in your cassava, but in our own there are this cassava that have this line that they look dark and they are hard. Those ones are for gari. You remove them for gari, because even if you soak them, they are not going to dissolve, so there's no point wasting your strength. So you just remove them and blend it with your gari separately. So that's what we do. And for removing, some people do not know how to remove pupuru from water. The thing is just for you to press it and remove the shaft in the middle, one straight line. Bottom part, the one you did not cut very well, that hard part will meet it inside the water. So here is after 4 days. My sister is removing it from the water. This is the second rubber, and that is what it's supposed to look like. And here I'm taking over the work from her. So this is me removing it from the water, and you can see me just pressing it and removing one single thing out of it from the middle. And most of the times you only have one single strand of stuff. You just remove it out, and the bottom part, maybe you already cut it out when you were peeling, so the bottom is not hard. You just remove the only that line and you continue, like you just continue it like that. There's no magic in this. It's just so simple and direct. Removing it, you already have a clean sack, very white sack, the one that is very transparent. I mean the one that water can pass through. There are some sack that if you use it and soak something, the water will not be coming out. So we normally use the white one that it can remove water, like it is not too close. So at my back here, you can see where I am putting it into a sack. Then you allow it. After you are done, you tie the mouth, and the next morning I took it to the depot, like the place that they used to do pupuru and gari. So that is where they'll put it onto the press. So here I still continue my work because it's already late and I still have work to do. More than one person can do it, because I know I said it earlier, so I'm trying to explain more. One or two people can like remove it out of water. It doesn't even matter. But here I just do it myself because my sister has something else to do. Here I'm trying to remove any big shaft, so that while frying it will not be, the shaft will not be too much for us. So that's what I'm trying to do. And you press it. If you see me pressing it, water is already coming out already. Without the press on it, water should have come out from your house already. So here I'm putting inside the sack, and you don't have to put it into, like, you don't have to pack a lot into one sack. You just have to make it like small, so that stuff will not, like this sack will not tear when they put it on the press, because if it is too full, it's going to tear when they put pressure on it. So that's why you are advised to like section it into different sack and just tie it up, so that when they press it, it will not burst out and your food will not waste. So here I'm trying to section them into different sack, and that's what I'm doing. Some people have stones in their house, like big stone, so they just put stone on it by themselves. They don't used to carry it to the depot. They only went there to fry. So people have this big giant stone that they will just put on it. That only happen when you are doing only one bag. So people do it by themselves at their house. There will be some wood on that. They will not put that stone on it. It is also fine. So this is the third day after we've taken the cassava to the press, and today is the day we are frying it. So this is what it looks like after it is being pressed. This is it after the water has been pressed out of it, and here we've just carry it and we will go and sun it. Here is it, we are sunning it. So guys, after you've pressed it, the thing will be very strong. It will be in a very strong form, in a very strong solid form. So then you use your hand to just break it, then you spread it inside the sun. That is why it's very necessary to do your pupuru when there is sun, because the other method, but the sun works faster and better. So here you just put it inside the sun for it to dry up, so that the frying will not be stressful to you, because without the sun, the frying is going to be stressful, and it's not everybody that can fry it at that point, because it will spoil. number one reason why I said it will spoil is because number one, it doesn't require much fire. Number two, if you do not turn it very well and the time you're supposed to turn it, it will pefun. I don't know the English name for the pefun, but it will be white, like it will look like as if it's not done, like it will look as if it's not cooked very well, like the thing is not shall not good. Also, people will burn their own. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people, they will burn it because the thing is too wet. It's supposed to like dry up a little, like for it to make sense. So if the thing is not dry, like for it to be dusty, because after the sun hits it, it's going to be like be blowing, like if breeze blow, it will be flying everywhere because of it is like dust. Do you understand? So if you just go and fry it like this, except you're an expert, you fry one fire first and you use it and mix it. Do you understand? That's the only option. If you do not have sun, you first fry one set, then you pour it back into the ones that that is in this form. Then you now mix that hot one with it so that it will be a little bit not dry, but at least not so wet. Then you fry it like that. That's the second option. Or you use this type, you sun it very well. Like you see my sister breaking it, yes, into smaller pieces for it to heat it very well and for her to fry it faster. Because with this style now, it is very easier to like fry it. And you can see I'm happy making styles because our work will be faster today because there is sun. So that's another options, guys. So the thing is, why spread it inside the sun? You can see that she have a lot of nylon spread outside because you have to spread it like small, like into small portion. Because if you go and pack it into like a small place and you pack a lot, it's not going to dry. That's another issue. Because if it's very tiny on every part of the nylon, you can see how big the nylon is. You can see how working over it. It's nothing. I can see that she's working on it, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So here you just see her working because she have to clean her leg and everything before she cleans it. But you can see her pushing it away because if they are too much on one area, that particular area is not going to dry. Do you understand? So she have to like spread it wide and tiny. You can see these other places that there's a space in between them because if you pack everything, especially when there's no too much sun outside and you overpack, it's not still going to dry and it's still going to be an issue to you. So make sure you have big nylons or big sack that you want to use and spread it outside so that there will be space for them to like dry faster. After that, you just have to wait for it to dry, then you begin work. So this is the end result of how she has spread everything. You can see how nice they are looking. This is how she has spread everything, and I don't know why she's zooming, but this is how she has spread everything, and this is everything till the back. I don't know why she did not show the back, but there were a lot. Then you allow it to like dry up. Then after drying, you are going to grind it. The engine that used to grind cassava, the one that used to grind cassava is what they used to grind it, and after grinding you start to fry it. You can see it in powder form because it is already grind, and here is how it looks like after they grind it, because we will sun it again after they've grind it. So we only took small portion from the sun. Then after frying, you take it home. Then the next day you will go and grind it. This grinding can be done at the market or anywhere of your choice. It can even be grinded at this particular depot. And we have come to the end of this video, and if you guys want me to show you how to turn pupuru at home, then you guys can comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.